You are so right. It's so transparent. This was all about a sop for the regions for the election. And with the election won now, he doesn't care and he's getting out of it. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese was asked today about the damage this did to the national reputation. Here's his response.
Well, this isn't the first time that it's happened, of course. The last time the Commonwealth Games was due to be hosted in Durban and a similar thing occurred. But I'm very focused on the positive of tonight, kicking off what is the third largest event to be held in the world.
He's kidding himself, isn't he, Oliver? Pretending that this doesn't damage our reputation, and he couldn't switch to another subject quickly enough.
Oh, of course it damages our reputation. It damages our reputation within the Commonwealth, and it damages our reputation as a country in being able to hold true to our will to host major sporting events. As Susie just said, though, with the election, Daniel Andrews doesn't care. And let's be frank about it, Chris. Daniel Andrews won't be the Premier of Victoria when Victorians have to go to the polls again. I would be surprised if he jumped ship sooner rather than later. He saw what his mate Mark McGowan did over here in Western Australia. What else has Daniel Andrews got to prove other than try to shore up the seats and win that election? But, you know, the ramifications for this will have other sporting codes looking at whether or not they hold particular events in Australia, or are you really serious about holding this in Australia, whether that's in Melbourne, Sydney, Perth, wherever it might be. It does damage our reputation on the global stage. And the fact that there were warning signs there back in 2019, if we were talking about something in the private sector as we were before, heads would roll. They'd be on the chopping block for making a $5 billion accounting error in the public service in the Victorian government under Daniel Andrews. You just roll up your sleeves, you put out a tweet or two and you front up the next day and get on with it. That does not work, and I don't think we've heard the end of this. I'm glad there's a Senate committee looking into it. Hope the Auditor General picks it up in Victoria as well, because there's a lot to play out here.
There sure is.